Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Okay, when Amber tells Anthony she ruined him, now you're talking out your behind, Anthony. How did she ruin you? Everything seemed to be going fine since you got married. Did you get married at the best time? No. Was it on the best foundation? No. Was it all for the wrong reasons? I always said yes. No, but I mean, outside of that, I guess it was pretty decent until you was drunk and she let you go home alone. Why? I'm trying to remember the specifics as to why she let you go home alone. Staying in that little condo apartment that she had where Wayne had one. But she's sitting there, in that apartment and let you go and Shayla go. And Shayla followed him and seduced the man. And that's where it all started. And from then on, you tried to leave her, Anthony. You could have after the first time. No, you want to keep going back. But she ruined you by you continuously having an affair with her best friend. Had a baby with her. She wanted a baby with you so bad. Even got pregnant. You dogging her out, mistreating her so bad because you had Shayla. And Shayla got pregnant with your baby. And y'all was going to hide it. Talking about y'all was going to hide it forever. Going to hide it forever. I said, how was y'all going to hide this forever when the money going to be coming out the account for the baby college and school, private school and all this? What are you going to say? Like, come on. Like, you was never going to get caught. That was crazy. But they said they was taking that to the death, to the grave, that secret. And just continue playing in Amber's face. But Amber ruined your life. That woman lost a baby. She even tried to adopt a child that she lost. How did you ruin her? How did she ruin your life? Don't you think that should be the other way around? But I'm glad she didn't have no children with you because look at where you at today. I'd like to know how he justified that, but let's get into it.
I'll put him down for his nap. You want to take a nap, right?
That man said get out and you just taking the baby to my put him down for a nap? Like y'all ain't said nothing. Like the man ain't just throw you out.
Amber.
Wow.
How is it that someone so beautiful can have so much of the devil inside of her?
Anthony, I don't have time for this.
No. I know I've said this before, but now that I'm closer to God.
Oh, after one prayer, one night, he closer to God. Lord have mercy.
What you and Wayne were doing. But you know who did? God did. God sees all, he knows all.
That's the truth.
He hears all.
That's the truth.
And for you to throw the ring, the symbol of our love, in my face, and brag about not having a prenup? You know why I didn't sign a prenup? Because I planned on staying with you for the rest of my life.
Right.
To the day I leave this earth, till
He
God
sure
calls
did.
me home.
He sure did, child.
That was my plan. I didn't have plans on messing with Shayla.
Nope.
Not at all. The only person I saw was you.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Now, that's the truth right there. As much as we can't stand Anthony, well, maybe some all right, but some of us don't, with the way he move and the thing he does. But I will not take it from a brother. He had eyes for her. He really was into her. He really was. And he was not planning on divorcing her. He thought she was it. She was beautiful. He helped her with her business, this, that, and the other. He thought he had the jackpot with her. I could not stand the fact that she was dealing with Wayne against this man. And he was not checking for Shayla. He was not. She was there or whatever, and I was like, Amber, stop being stupid, putting this girl all in your face. Look how she dressed. She all around your husband. You telling her all your business. But there was even a time when Shayla told her, stop. You got a good man, Amber. Leave Wayne alone. Stop messing with Wayne. She went off on Shayla, told her to mind her business. I'll never forget that. Yes, she did. Told her to mind her business. Rolled her eyes and went on, and Shayla was like, oh, well. I mean, I'm not saying that you give your best friend advice and she don't take it, so you go take her man because you feel she already cheating on him. No, that's not right. What she did wasn't right, but in all fairness, she did try to advise her one time to stop what she was doing. Then pot calling the kettle black, but it is what I mean. That's one good thing, a piece of advice she tried to give her. But Anthony was not checking for Shayla like that. Wasn't looking at that girl like that. He knew she was a piece of work and she had Arby or whatever. But she got him.
But you saw Wayne.
Yep. She sure did.
I never would even be in this situation if you didn't do what you did. If you didn't do what you did. So you see, Amber, in turn, you created me. You created this version of Anthony, Mr. Dalton. And the problem with you is you can't stand what you created.
I put in the comments, do you think he's totally wrong in what he's saying? And all fairness, because once he found, well, he was already foul. I mean, before he found out about her and Wayne, he messed up with Shayla. He was continuously messing with that girl. He tried to get away from it. I don't know if Shayla didn't tell him about Wayne, if he still wouldn't have been dealing with her. I don't know. He got a taste, and it's kind of hard for men to be stopping something that you done started just like that, throwing in their face. But messed up. She got it on bad pretenses, getting with this man drunk, and once you got a little bit, it was hard to stop. But that don't make it right. That hurt once he found that out, because men tend to handle things different, infidelity different than women. Many of us know that. And that broke something in him that he never got back, because he put Amber on such high regard, on such a pedestal, that once he found out about Wayne and her cheating during the engagement up until the night of the wedding, it broke something in him. And as bad as he wanted to get back to Amber and make things right again, deep down inside, he couldn't do it. That pain just turned into more infidelity and more closer to Shayla, and just not caring or respecting her at that point. But I'm not going to sit up there and make that as an excuse, because you was dealing with this woman continuously prior to knowing about Wayne. If you did it just that one night that Shayla got you, I would have been like, that was messed up, Anthony. But you kept going back to Shayla. So you can't totally blame Amber for what you turned into, because at the end of the day, sometimes people just show you, something happens to just bring out what was already in you. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't living a totally innocent lifestyle, going to the strip clubs and all that back then. You was dealing with, what's that girl, Chantel, and thought you got her pregnant, the stripper girl. Come to find out it wasn't yours. That's how Bro broke up with you. Bro got tired of that mess. But yeah, you can't really blame her for that.
Created this version of Anthony.
But let me know. Put in the chat if you think she
Ready
did.
to give up on it, throw it away, and all I'm trying to do is get back to the Daltons that we were supposed to be before you did what you did.
But you were never that. That's the thing.
Frankenstein.
You talking about you created a monster.
You created the monster.
Now you gonna sit up there and put the guilt. No. She ain't create no monster. You ain't gonna sit up there and say she created the monster. Now, what she did help, I think, to grow and expand the monster to another level, maybe to help grow and fester that monster. Once he found out about that, it just ate something away in him, and he started not seeing her the same way anymore. But you want to go back to something, Anthony, that you never truly had. That's why you changed to what we were supposed to be. Well, you can't base the marriage on what you were supposed to be. What were you actually when you started? You got to go by the actual facts. You trying to create something now and an image that never truly was. And that's the thing. You want to go back to something. Both of you wanted a fantasy. Amber was in love with a fantasy, and you want to recreate a fantasy. Because you realize it, a lot of that was false. A lot of it was based on a lot of false pretenses. It was never that love. It was all on image. What you think her image was as a wife, what you saw her to be, that she wasn't. She had a lot of work to do with her. She went with you because Wayne wouldn't commit to her. Let's be honest. He wouldn't commit to her. She wanted him. So she was like, listen, he won't do right by me. I might as well get the man that wants to commit to me. And Anthony wanted to see a woman that was everything to him. It hold her in this high regard, and she wasn't at the time you married her. She wasn't that. So everybody had this vision and a fantasy, and unfortunately that's not what they got.
Mommy. And now you want to get rid of her. Mommy.
You can't put that guilt back on her. She feeling some kind of way. Look at her face. See? Wow. He done struck a nerve. That's what he wanted to do. Stop putting all the guilt back on somebody, Anthony. You got to be accountable now. You so mad you want to blame her now, talk about she the monster. She made the monster. No, you going to have to own up to it. You going to have to own up to it, Anthony. But do y'all think she created a monster and now she want to get rid of the monster she created? Or no way. Anthony was already a monster and had nothing to do with Amber. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. We out.